Alright, so kind of got in my mind that I was going to record some games today. I had a little bit of a setback with one that unfortunately the sound didn't record, and then I went back and tried to go back through it again, and then the video cut off and all sorts of trouble with it. But anyway, I'm determined that today I'm getting a video or two up. So got a random game going on here, pretty much auto take Vigils Resolve just about any time Dreamscape's involved. It would be hard to imagine a scenario where I don't. I'm going to take Pasthia over Cetra's Respite, and I'm going to take Reverie Muse. This is a multiple set mix, so high cost cards like Cetra's Respite I think are very unlikely to happen. Doesn't mean it won't. I'm actually going to pass on Shadow Star and Shade of the Black Watch here to go with Ephemeral Inventor. I think, Thicket Familiar's a nice bonus here. Didn't think I was going to get anything great with that last two runes. I think the Inventor will give me a couple of options next go around. So I'd like to be able to buy something big. I think some of these little cards are probably going to clear out. I feel like hopefully I'm going to buy Acidic of the Lidless Eye. Although Thunder Templar is kind of tempting, it's not going to be there. So easy enough. I'm going to buy Acidic of the Lidless Eye. Fits with my Enlightened Champion. Meanwhile, my opponent has taken Sister of the Wind, which certainly does provide a lot of value early in the game. Though, if it's me, I'm not that excited about the heavy infantry that it brings automatically at this point. I do like the combination of Vigils Resolve with the Dartha that I'm about to get. So I think picking up Auspicious Ascar is worth it to just make sure that happens, that I can pick up my Vigils Resolve. And then I'm going to pick up Temple Librarian so that I can just dig through my deck pretty efficiently. No need to buy the Vigils Resolve just yet. No need to give it away before the shuffle. So there he goes with the Sister of the Wind, banishing a starter card, getting a couple of better cards. Picks up the Shadow Star finally, which I know that's kind of odd. Like, that's one of those cards you almost automatically want to pick up the first go-round. But in this case, there were better options, we both felt. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Vigils Resolve. I want to go ahead and get it on the board. And then I'm going to draw some cards. And I think that I'm going to be proven right on the Ephemeral Inventor, because now I can pick up... I could put the Ascetic on top, but now I'm starting to think maybe I'd actually rather get, like, Arbiter of the Precipice and Yuck Tribe Outcast. It may be that this Vigils Resolve isn't going to be huge for me. I could also even get Inquiry Hydra. A lot of choices here. Either way, it's pretty great to have all these runes this turn. I'm going to go with the Outcast. Well, I'm going to go with the Arbiter first. And then the Outcast. And as a bonus, he can have Nom. So, Cetra's Respite could have happened, theoretically. And Unbound Emissary would have been great. But it's one of those, you just can't predict these things. And he gets a little kill a monster banish there. Thunder Templar being sweet. Concerned about those Druidesses. He just picked one up and he may get the other one too. And he does have a lead, so he may get some rune superiority, but I think, I can catch up pretty quickly because my Mystics are going to be just as effective. So, I guess since I'm behind and I'm concerned about those, right on cue, a little banish. And I think Moonveil Click is probably good enough for me to want it. I certainly don't want him to have it. The only other thought is just like banishing my Dartha to get the Serene Ascetic, but I think I don't want him having Moonveil Click anyway, and that's a good enough reason for me to put off banishing the Dartha and to take the Click instead. And, I do have a way to unite it, and I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards, so... Ooh, Verdigris. Could even come up with the random insight deck here in this huge mix set. I haven't gotten to transform Im Reborn in battle much yet, if at all. Can't remember doing it. I think I've done it once. Seems like it could be pretty cool though, stealing the honor from them rather than getting it out of the pool so the game doesn't end quite as quickly. But I don't know if it's coming to that. We're not there yet. Might get to do it. Another card drawer on top. I have a lot of cards that draw cards. I was a little, I was excited about the Vigil's Resolve. It may be the deck, is just going to do bigger and better things. It's really coming together nicely. Feel pretty confident at this point because I just have a lot of neat synergies with all this card draw, banish, and Dartha making Vigil's Resolve work. So I don't even have to spend my turns buying Mystics or Heavies or anything. It's pretty nice. Little Moonveil Click action just to, to complete the circle there, as it were. I think I'm starting to see the Hydra's sweet. The Verdigris is really... I think it's the Verdigris, really. Because then I can build up the insight to do whatever else pretty much I want to do, buy the Scythia and maybe start doubling my runes with the Lifebound card there. So just a lot of things could be really ridiculous is what I'm trying to say if keep going with this. I don't think we need this Wildfire Elemental. No need to have really monsters sticking around or anything. Don't need the Shade of the Black Watch, I guess. There's nothing other I'm really scared of him buying at this point. I think I will take the Wolf Shaman, more Lifebound, because I'm looking to do some pretty ridiculous Lifebound things here pretty soon. Like doubling runes. So, that being said, more Lifebound. And, yeah.